next inductee is Bill Miller. Bill Miller. Miller began his athletic career at Mechanicsville Junior High School, where he played basketball and softball. As an 8th grader in 1951, he led the small West Anniston school to a second-place finish behind Oxford in the Calhoun County Junior High basketball tournament. His size and athletic ability attracted the attention of Bill Farrell, then coaching football and basketball at Ohatchee, and Farrell persuaded Miller to enter Ohatchee as a freshman. An end in football, Miller was honorable mention All-County as a freshman in 1951. By his sophomore season, Miller stood 6'2" and weighed over 200 pounds, and new Ohatchee coach Charles Patty often employed him on end-around plays. He scored 3 touchdowns on long runs in a 47-7 win over Ranburne, and repeated the feat against Cedar Bluff the next week in a game the Indians won 45-0. Miller was named first team All-County as a sophomore. As a sophomore in 1952, Miller was second team on the small school All-State team named by the Birmingham News. In 1953, Miller's junior year, he served as a co-captain. Ohatchee completed the regular season 8-0-1, earning the Calhoun County Championship and a berth in the annual Turkey Bowl game against Anniston on Thanksgiving Day. Southeastern Conference schools were already beginning to court him, but Miller's left knee was severely injured during the Anniston game. Despite an attempt to repair the ligaments in his knee surgically, Miller was unable to play again. As a junior, he was second team All-County. Miller was also named first team All-State at end on 2 All-State teams, the Birmingham News and the Birmingham Post-Herald. In basketball, Miller routinely scored over 20 points at a time when many games ended with fewer than 40 points scored by an entire team. As a freshman, he was a member of the all-tournament team for the first Calhoun County basketball tournament. He had scored 19 points against Alexandria, despite fouling out with more than 10 minutes left in the game. Later that season, in the 6th District Tournament, Miller was a member of the all-tournament team. His football injury prevented him from playing basketball after his sophomore season. The Calhoun County Sports Hall of Fame is pleased to welcome Bill Miller. Accepting on behalf of the Miller family is his son, Bill Miller, Jr.
First of all, I tell you it's an honor to be standing up here for my dad. He's a very special man to us, the whole family. And on behalf of the family, I'd like to thank Mr. Joe Easton and the whole Calhoun County Board of Hall of Fame for accepting my father into the Hall of Fame. When I read the paper with Mama this morning, the first thing said he hadn't got hurt or if he was repaired, he may go to Georgia Tech. I told Mama that hadn't happened, and he went to Georgia Tech. All Ohatchee had to go with him because they took all Ohatchee to get him out of Ohatchee High School. Mr. Brian Strickland asked me if things would have been different, if he could have repaired his knee back then. I think so. He'd have been on a different path, but he never thought once about it because the career that was given him hurt knee, he just went in a different direction. And if he didn't get to go in that direction, he wouldn't have been as successful as he was today. And his success, I don't think, was measured in the business-wise. His success was the friends that he built with most of you sitting here tonight. And that's one thing I think hard about. I just wish that he'd been here to share this tonight. But I know he's looking down and appreciating every one of it. And I'll leave somebody else to think, but I want to thank several of his friends that helped in his last days, and thank you for being there with him and still today. Mr. Waldrop, Mr. Warren, Mr. Pete Cook, Mr. Bud Burgess, and Coach Ken Logan. We didn't really know about how much, how he played. We didn't talk about it at home. But I remember one time I think I was in the 9th and 10th grade. I said, I heard you was pretty tough, but I think I can take you. He said, you think so? I said, I think so. He said, go get those boxing gloves. Well, we put them on. I was joking with him and said, I'm going to get you. I hit him that first time. If my mom hadn't got them off of me, I wouldn't be here now. Again, I want to tell everyone that I thank you from the bottom of my heart. My whole family thanks you for thinking of Bill Miller Sr. in this way. Thank you very much.